According to royal biographer Tom Bower, King Charles's decision to skip a meeting with his youngest son Prince Harry during Harry's UK visit amounts to the monarch refusing a chance for a photo op. Harry made it known that he wouldn't be catching up with his father during his visit, citing the monarch's packed agenda as the reason. Tom Bower, speaking on GB News, suggested that Buckingham Palace isn't falling for what he sees as an attempt by the Sussexes to score some favourable PR. What's really important is he's going from here to Nigeria, he said. What this is about is Meghan's going to Nigeria because she says her mother's family are originally from Nigeria. She's going to play the Duchess there and play the royal family. The woman who fled to California for her own privacy is going to play the royal card. The king and his advisors have seen this for what it really is. It's all about boosting the brand, which is suffering terribly. The key is, Harry was desperate for a photo opportunity for the king so he could get to Nigeria and say, "I come here as a member of the royal family." The king has denied him of that, and rightly so. Asked by Nigel Farage whether this is a sign of the monarch toughening up, Bower said the king realises he's on a losing card with the Sussexes. He's finally seeing that they're exploiting the misery in London, he said. They're putting William and Kate in a terrible light. It should be them in Nigeria doing the work. The Sussexes have stepped in to embarrass the king and embarrass the Sussexes. Rightly, Buckingham Palace decided we're not going to play their game on this occasion. Meanwhile, Nigel Farage also didn't mince his words to brat Harry after King Charles refused to meet his son. Farage said, "Prince Harry is at St Paul's Cathedral today. It's 10 years of the Invictus Games and the King's opening up Buckingham Palace for thousands of people this afternoon who will be going to one of the royal garden parties, which I've got to tell you are wonderful afternoons. And the king can't meet his son because he's got scheduling issues." Well, I'll tell you what, that's the king putting down the firmest public marker that we've ever seen. "You're not welcome, you treacherous little brat." According to royal commentator Charlotte Griffiths, King Charles's decision not to meet Prince Harry during his son's UK trip this week came after a round of difficult negotiations. There's some talk that behind the scenes a lot of negotiating went on, Griffiths told GB News. I think the reason was because Harry made certain demands about who could be in the room and who couldn't. Although on the surface it looks like a snub, Harry made it very difficult for his father. When asked to elaborate on the demands, Griffiths said other forces could have influenced the king's decision. Maybe other forces were driving Charles's position on this, she said. William may have had a thought about how this meeting should be conducted, or whether it should be conducted at all. We know that Charles likes to meet Harry with Camilla in the room, which isn't always a popular decision, she continued. Harry was without his wife as well, so this was fraught with difficulty.